A Tiny Little Story, copyright 2005. Once there was a tiny little town where a tiny little boy and a tiny little girl rode a tiny little bus to a tiny little school. In the tiny little school was a tiny little room with tiny little desks and tiny little chairs. In the tiny little room was a tiny little teacher using tiny little books and a tiny little chalkboard to teach the tiny little children to think big thoughts so that they could grow up and go anywhere they wanted to go and be anything they wanted to be.